Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. It's that time of the month again and I'm going to show you my completed pages for the month of October. There we go, can't remember where we were. I'm just going to pop that so you can see. These aren't in order, they're just in order of the pile I have them in. So I did this one very recently. I don't think I've even popped that on Instagram yet. A lot of these are for the Halloween colour alongs that are going at the moment, and of course the Jade Summer in Spooktober that's hosted by A Colourful Life. So that is her. I popped some glitter gel on the portion there as well, and she's a blue. It's turning out a little bit green toned on camera, but she is a blue. My glitter exploded a little bit along the bottom, so it's a little bit overdone, but never mind. And it's a black acrylic background to give it that sharp black background there, and she turned out well enough. And the other page I've done in this book is this little witch. She's also for a couple of the Halloween hashtags, and I believe I also popped her in for the which is the orange hashtag. I can't remember what it's called now. Colour October Orange, that's it. At Chopin Hayes on Instagram. That's CHOPNHAYES. She is on YouTube as well, I believe. That it's Shannon. And I did a normal black marker background on that one, and it's what made me pop the acrylic in the other one, because it just covers a lot deeper and I prefer it. But I've told you before, I'm doing all the witches all have their own colours in this book, as I've seen people on YouTube do before, because it tends to end up looking really nice. So that is those three. The next one is another Jade Summer book. That was Cute Witches, by the way, in case I didn't say. Both in the grayscale, so's this one. This is the light and dark fantasy. And again, for a few more of the October colour alongs, I did this one. And I am really pleased with her. All my Jade Summer are done in alcohol markers, one of the 3 that I own. There is a colouring supplies video up on my channel where you can see which ones I use. And then for her eyes and for the gems and the snake eyes, I did that in pencil. The Arteza pencil, I think. And of course her claws are all done in a black Sakura glaze pen, because you get that nice shine on the page, and a little bit of silver glitter gel for the metal. And I think she turned out quite nicely. The next page I did, sorry about my cough, excuse me, ignore me, is a page from Rhapsody in Het Bos, which I think is Rhapsody in the Forest maybe, by Kanoko Igusa. This is my first ever buddy colour with a lady on YouTube. Her YouTube channel is SandraA994_colourful diary, and she's lovely. She does a lot of colouring on there, and we did this page together. Hers is excellent, you'll see it on her Instagram and mine, and it looks like that. And only later did I realise that this of course would be mistletoe, so it should be green and white, but mine's pink, so that is what it is. This is done with It's the Arteza pencils. I looked up some budgies to see what colours they should be, and the cage itself is a silver gel pen with just some charcoal dark grey penciling to shade it, make it look a bit more realistic. I'm pleased with how it turned out, well enough. Just popped a little bit of blue pencil in the corners to give the page a hint of colour. That is that one. I then did for some of the Halloween colour alongs this page from Nice Little Town Halloween that I got by Tatiana Stolova. I did this page, which just a nice cute fun page. This is again, this is the first black acrylic background I'd done. I used my Posca paint marker pen for this. The lanterns are a silver gel pen shaded with pencil, and the stars are just different coloured glitter gel pens, just to give the idea of a little bit of sparkle. And then of course everything else is the orange pumpkin, the large area, is an orange marker, and the green is a green marker, and then it's all shaded with pencil, and everything else is just pencil on the page. I just think they are really cute. Little Halloween dressed up mice there. And it's the Arteza pencils. Oh no. I think it's the Black Widow pencils on this that I used. So that is that one. That also counted for colour October orange. I've then got 2 tutorial videos up on my channel colouring this page with you in the Arteza Expert pencils. This is the small book, the Reptiloids book by Vasil Psycho, and I'm very pleased with how he turned out. Nice set of budget pencils, those, that work really well on the Amazon paper, and I've just used a blender pencil to blend that black in, and it worked really well. I'm pleased with him. So like I say, there's 2 videos up on the channel to colour along with for that one. The next page I did is from one of the mythographic books, the Joseph Cattinbang one, Imagine, and I finally finished this guy. This is one I watched ages ago from Julie's Passion for Colouring. I watched her channel where she kind of shows you how to colour this one, and I used her colours and coloured along with that. And if you've seen my whips video, I've challenged myself to try and finish the ridiculous stack of whips that I've had going on, and this is one of those finally completed pages. And this of course would just count towards Lavella's colouring Colour Your Hoard #2020, and it also it went towards the colouring checklist challenge by Colour and Chat with Sammy, because it counts as the prompt to follow a tutorial, or I might have used it as a finish a whip. It's one of those, but it counted for that for me. And this is done in Prismacolor, and a little bit of white gel pen to highlight the bubble there, and I am pleased with this. So we then have I got recently Creative Haven's rose coloured windows, because I saw someone colour it on YouTube, and they're a very simple colour for a really nice effect. So this is done in alcohol marker, no shading, 3 colours to get this effect, and it's really nice. Obviously pop something between your pages so it doesn't bleed through, and it literally took me about 20 minutes. And yeah, also counts towards trying to colour some of my hoard. Another one of the whips I had sat in my pile for a good long time is this lady. This is from Christina McAllister's Lost Lumina book, and she counted towards obviously Colour Your Hoard 2020, the Colouring Checklist Challenge, and I think I also popped it towards the hashtag Magic and Mystery 2020, being hosted by Ashley_Megan, and that's Meegan. And yeah, this is done with the budget Brute Funa oil pencils completely, and I'm very pleased. This is Amazon paper, so they've turned out quite nicely. So that is her. I recently, not so long since, got the Clara Markova books, her 4 set that she had available, and I just coloured the front page in Fairy Miracles by her. These are the Polychromos pencils, which are absolutely beautiful pencils, and I think for my little fuzzy bees, I just did their bodies with fine liners and white gel pen to white out the white lines, and it turned out nicely. One of these days I might have to add a background, but I just felt like it looked fine as it was and left it. So that is that one. Obviously in between those kind of pictures I like to relax and do something nice and simple, so I've got plenty of the colour by number books. So I have Sun Life Drawings World of Mice. I love these stained glass books they do. I have all 3 of them, and I participated in some of the tags going around. I did the Danny Button's scavenger hunt, and I think I've done the it's remembering what you've done now, the Halloween colour it tag and the Would You Rather, and obviously for some of those tags you pick pages, so I am actually trying to work on some of the pages I picked out, and one of those was colouring supplies, so this was the page for that. I've just done that nice and quickly in alcohol marker, just as a relaxing page. So that is that one. They always turn out really beautifully. I always change the colour of my mice to whatever colour I want them to be, so this isn't actually the right colour for them. That is that one. I have the Angie Grace Quirky Volume 14 pattern book, and I haven't had this long, but I've coloured a few pages this month. I went with a bit of an autumn vibe for them. I've done this one and this one, and I think that's the last one, yeah, and that one, and really enjoyed this. I use alcohol markers. I usually tend to pick about 2 or 3 alcohol marker colours, maybe 4, and then a couple of colours matching in a glitter gel pen. So you end up with about 3 different colours in different tones, and they work out really nicely. This is definitely probably my favourite pattern book. Yeah, it definitely is my favourite pattern book so far. I really like the even square and the size of the pages, and that they're bordered in the pages so you're not coming off the edges. I've really enjoyed that one. That's Amazon paper again with those. So speaking of the Sun Life drawing stained glass colour by numbers, obviously because it's Halloween, this month I coloured in the new Little Witches book, and I coloured that one. Just again, alcohol markers, a nice easy straight colour, just they're nice to relax and turn off sometimes, these, after you've just spent a couple of weeks on a page. For the same reason, I really love, this is one of my favourite books, strangely enough, and I'm quite a way through it. This is also Sun Life Drawing. It's their inverted mandala book. I've got to the point where I'm a bit precious about it because I'm over halfway, so I only do one page in here every so often. And I did this in glitter gel pen in a mauve and a blue, and that turned out really nicely. But these turn out absolutely lovely, do these. Really effective. I'll be honest, I'm likely going to have to buy this book again when I finish it and just start again. Don't get me wrong, you get a lot of pages to colour, so it does last. I then, as part of my whip challenge, I had this beautiful Colour by Numbers book by Felicity James going. This page had been going on quite a while, and it was only a little bit of something, so I finished off the Hummingbird finally. This is done in Castle Art pencils, I believe. So I got him finished off, and that is another whip completed for the month. I had quite a few of the Colour Questopia pages kind of half done. So there's beautiful Hummingbirds. These are all the original ones with the clear lines. You can now get most of these books they've started to come out with in black backgrounds now. And again, in alcohol marker, I finished that one this month. They always look really nice on the back. That one this month, and this one. And that actually oh no, I was going to say that finished my whips off for this book, but this is the one that has loads in. So, no, that's a lie, I take it back. I tend to change the tail colours because I don't like the colours that they've picked for them. So I put in the colour that I want instead on the birds if I don't like the colour that's down to be. So that is those two. I've also done some in my Fairy Magic book by Colour Questopia. We've done this one here, and this one, and this one, and finally this one. Again, I've coloured the lines in on this one. This is one of the older books, and that completed all the whips, the 4 whips in there that I had ongoing from previous. So I've been deadly serious with my challenge this month and really worked on it as much as I can. I had 2 whips in this Dinosaurs book by Colour Questopia, and that's that one finished. And the other whip that I had in here is also finished now. They turn out quite fun. Again, I tend to change the background colours to what I want them to be, so I can use different colours up. And that is that one. I then had a go in my new Colour Questopia, the Halloween one. I think they've changed the cover to this now, from what I've seen. And I did the Scarecrow page. It turned out really fun. I popped like a dark orange liner in the back in a metallic gel pen, and I really like the colour that's turned out. So that is that one. And then the newest book I'd got from theirs at the time is The Witch Fantasy, again with the older clear background lines, and I did this one, all in alcohol markers, just straight colours. I use these to relax, and she turned out alright as well. Another whip I've had going on forever is from the Sun Life Drawing One Colour Animal Stencils. If you've seen my whips video, you may remember this snail that was done in the black Crayola Twistable. So I finished him off with a purple gel pen, and he's now completed. I have the 100 Perfect Patterns by David Hinkin Jr. I do like this book. I saw this on Lisa's Colouring Corner and grabbed it because it's like a big collection of his other books. So you've got a bit from all sorts. But they do take a long time. And obviously, if you've seen my supplies video, you know I have an issue trying to use up neon gel pens. So that's what we did there. And I finally finished this whip as well. I bought the Bilber Family Patterns book a little bit ago, and I've done 2 pages in here. One very appropriate Halloween page in the cross method. I've started using felt tips for these because you get a really nice thick cross, giving a nice detailed page, and I really like the effect. And I've also done this second page, which actually turned out to be a Christmas page. Now these patterns, actually, they tell you in the front which patterns you're going to get, so I might check next time and try and do them at more appropriate times. We'll see. So that's the 2 I've done in there. Right, I should have said before that one really, but these last couple of books are spoilers. They're the kind of books that you can't tell what pattern they are until you're done. So if you don't want to see that, you might want to finish the video here. I'll not be offended. If you'd subscribe before you leave, if you like the channel, that will really help. And obviously if you did like the video, if you can like it, or even pop a comment with any pointers of anything you'd like to see different, that helps a lot as well. So for anyone continuing, I had some whips in the Hatchet Heroes Le Grand Classique Tome 2, the Disney one, and I finished this guy, and we had a bit of an event. My red Indian is very red. This is what happens when you're struggling to find the right Crayola Super Tip combination, but he's red now. Life's what it is. I've just done that one at the moment so far. So another one down. I really like the Belba books. I've got quite a lot of them, and a while ago, a couple of months ago now, I got the Flowers book and I hadn't done anything in it, so I've done a few pictures in here this month. Again, with the felt tips, using the cross method, I've done this one, and then I decided to try the circles to see if I preferred. I do like it, but I prefer the crosses with the felt tips, to be honest. And then I did this one. This one looks really good. That's all in the crosses. You just get a deeper picture that looks a bit more, has a bit more contrast to it than the thinner fine liners. So, and the last one I did was this one. I like this book. If you like that kind of thing, if you like flowers and to just pop the brighter colours in, this is a really good one, by Belba Family. And that is all my completed pages for the month. I'll show you the 2 whips. Yes, I know. But I feel like I got rid of a lot more whips than I created, at least. So I've started this page practising with my Derwent ink tents from Maria Troll's Botanicum. So that is the one. It's turning out okay. I think this kind of thing will get a lot better with practice. But I do like the pencils. It's more learning error that's the issue at the moment. So that is that one. And then This one, I did Joanna Basford's World of Flowers, and I started this page with the Brute Funa oil pencils. So this is up on my channel as a kind of a tutorial and showing the Brute Funa pencils and the way they work, because they're oil based, showing you the way that you need to layer them up. And it's turning out really nicely. I'm pretty sure I want to do a gradiated blue pastel background with some stars. So if anyone's interested, I'll do that as a video. And that is everything. So thank you. I appreciate you for watching these videos and coming along on this colouring journey with me. As always, if there's any questions or requests, or you just want to colour, or you want to see something on the channel, just pop it in the comments down below or email me. My email's always in the description. Happy to hear from you. Thank you. See you in the next video.